Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Sal here, freestockpicks.org. Man, it was a great morning today. It's 11:08. While so many brothers out there working for the white man, I'm sitting here on my couch, trading stocks, and basically waiting for AEZS to collapse. I didn't get to be a part of this. Honestly, it wasn't on my radar. You guys know last night I was so crazy about EFOI, which was a huge hit for me today. But I was, and I am, should say rather, part of this collapse here on AEZS. And that's basically what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for it. And I'm in at 368. So for me, it's just, I'm just watching it now. And again, guys, you know, when we talk about learning how to be financially independent, it is so important for us as black men to learn how to do that. I want to really talk to the brothers today. I really do, because so many of us are working at jobs where the people don't even like us, folks. And I was there. I went to college. I believed in the corporate dream. I believed in the idea that if I was an educated black man who went to college, who spoke correctly, dressed nice, and you know, went out of his way to appease people, because that's what I was doing, and that I would become successful. Not necessarily a multi-millionaire, but I'd be able to feed my family. I'd be able to, you know, live in a nice place. And I found myself nearly homeless. I moved to New York City after getting my bachelor's degree from Wayne State University. I ended up on my sister's couch because I quickly realized that in this world, in America, there are people that do not want to see certain kind of people thrive. And I'm not going to go too deep into it, because somebody's going to jump out there and say, well, that's not everybody. They're not like that. That's not the point. The point is, are you as a black man getting a fair shot in America with the system as it is? Just be honest with yourself. And I'm watching AEZS here trying to test support, and it's failing again. If it fails again, we're going to have 1, 2, 3. So it looks like it might fail again. And it's just, I mean, when you have a run up like this, it's already up high. So, I mean, we're expecting it to go down. So I'm not, again, I'm in at 368. So I could care less. So we need to change. We need to make a change right now, folks. I sat on the couch one day, and I ran into a guy by the name of Tim Sykes making videos online. I started to listen to his DVDs. I started to read everything and anything I could about trading the stock market. And it has worked out for me, folks. It has worked out for me, folks. Don't tell me you don't have no money to trade. That's bullshit. Because I had to fight those excuses myself. You know what I'm saying? I was getting tax refund checks. I was getting refund checks from school. $1,500, $2,000, $3,000. Buying stupid shit. I knew I had to reinvest in myself. I'm asking you guys to do the same. Invest in yourself. Invest in your freedom. That's why, look at this. I call my stock account Freedom from Slavery, man. And slavery doesn't mean I was working for free. Slavery means that I can be free to say whatever the fuck I want to say. Slavery means I can fucking go out here with my baggy jeans and my baggy shirts or whatever, and I don't care what other people think about me. Freedom from slavery. We're still fighting for freedom. Now it's economic freedom. And some of you men out there, maybe you like your job. You're making $100,000 a year. You're making $50,000 a year. It's feeding your family. Great. Learn on the side. For those of you who ain't making no money, you don't have no excuse but to dive every single second you have of your free time into learning how to trade. This is not I don't want to say this is impossible to learn, because it's not, because I taught myself. And you guys know I've been making videos since 2012 about this. I don't have to prove anything to anybody. That's what Tim has to do. Tim can go buy Lamborghinis and big houses and all that stuff. That's great. And I want to learn to be on that level because I'm still learning. But I don't have to prove nothing to you. I mean, I don't see what more can I say. If you're not willing to invest a couple $100 by joining us here at Tim Sykes Penny Stock Plan, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I don't know what else. You can just keep working for the white man. Maybe that's just what's best for you. But I'd rather honestly be here while my wife is at work and I'm sitting here. It's 11:14 and I trade every day from home. And again, guys, I'm a swing trader, so I'm not necessarily a day trader. I'll be in this stock here for the next 2 days or so because I like getting every penny I can. You know, I'm not a very good day trader because I realized as a day trader I was chasing. See, so that's why I'm just watching the stock. I don't really care, you know, these minimum up and downs here, these little, I could care less because I'm going to be in it for the next 2 or 3 days. As long as I'm seeing declines like I'm seeing now. Right? So I don't care. But I wouldn't know how to do this if it wasn't for Tim Sykes, if it wasn't for the Penny Stock Silver Plan. I want you guys to join us, man. I don't know how else. I don't know how else to you know what else to say. Check out my blog, freestockpicks.org. Learn how I trade. Again, join us at the link below. Sign up. Use my link, man. I'm telling you this information. I'm the one giving you this information. Use my link. Sign up right now. Join the chat room. Join the chat room, guys. The chat room is popping up there. I'm not in the chat room all the time because I'm at the point now where I can kind of do it on my own, so I don't really necessarily need that. But it's available for newbies to go in there and learn how people talk, learn how to learn the lingo, because the lingo is so important too. You know? Also, Tim's got over 2,000 videos for you guys to learn. The DVDs are going to teach you more than you need to know. But the DVDs, in addition to the live trading videos, in addition to all the reports he puts out, you can't have enough information but what you're paying for. Because for a couple $100, folks, this is literally millions of dollars of information. He really, I mean, because honestly, he's giving it away a little bit too cheap. If it was me, it'd be a lot higher. If it was me, y'all would be paying $300 a month. Real talk for some of this information. It's your boy Sal. I just wanted to make a quick video about being a part of this, joining up with the club. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy Sal, freestockpicks.org. Great run up in AEZS today. I wasn't a part of the run up, but I'm definitely a part of the collapse. I'm in at 368, and this is a swing for me. You guys know I don't day trade, I do swing trade. So I'll be in this stock for the next maybe 2 or 3 days. And I'm just kind of watching it slowly collapse. And that's, you know, again, guys, this is what's great about being a part of, you know, Tim Sykes Penny Stock Silver Plan. I got the link below. I want you guys to join us. But listen to this first, guys. Because there's so many black men who are watching this right now. And I can't tell you guys how important it is to learn how to make money for yourself. You know, after I left school, I honestly believed in the American dream. I did. I believed that even as a black man, that with a college degree, that if I carried myself a certain way, if I spoke a certain way, if I dressed a certain way, that I would be a part of what I would call the American success story. I'll be able to have a good salary with great benefits and you know, I'll be able to live where I want to live and be able to provide for my family. But guess what? What didn't happen. It didn't happen for me. I found myself on a couch in Brooklyn, New York, dreaming to be a municipal bond trader. That's basically what I wanted to be. I wanted to trade municipal bonds for a large financial firm, but it didn't happen. I would go door to door trying to find anybody willing to give me an opportunity. When I saw people with bachelor's of arts degrees who didn't look like me being able to get the opportunity for interview, I wasn't even given an opportunity for an interview. But I knew I wanted to be a part of this world we call Wall Street, because now Wall Street is not necessarily New York anymore. I was in that framework that I had to be in New York to be on Wall Street. That's why I went to New York. Then I got on my laptop and I learned about someone called Tim Sykes. And this man was basically teaching me and other people that you can literally trade stocks from the comfort of your own home and make the kind of money that would replace the income you can get at a job. I had never heard anything like that in my life. And he honestly changed my life, folks. He changed my life. And I want you guys to be a part of this. I don't have to prove anything to you guys. I really don't. I'm not the one teaching. I'm not a teacher. People email me, LaSalle, teach me how to do it. I'm not a teacher. I'm a trader. I've been on the internet talking about penny stocks now since 2012. I love this stuff. I love it. I can watch this all day. I'm a swing trader. I'm just going to sit here and watch this decline, and I make money on every tick. That's for Tim to do. Tim is going to go out there and buy the Lambos and the big houses to prove to you that the system works. All I can do is sit here and tell you how it's worked for my life. And it's freed me. And that's why I call my account Freedom from Slavery. That's what it is. It freed me from slavery. It freed me from the oppression of American business. Now I can sit in the comfort of my own home. I don't care what's going on out there. I don't watch the news. I don't care who's going to be the next president. I don't care. All I focus in on is this right here. Learning how to become a better trader so I can provide for my family and give my family a better life. Give myself a better life. I've been able to do that for 5 years. And I set goals. Like my goal, folks, $300 a day. That's my goal. I don't sit here and say I gotta make $2,000. I gotta make as much as I can. No, $300 a day. Everything after that, that's fine with me, man. That's just extra for me. But I start every night saying, okay, how can I get my $300? You know, and on 30 grand, that's just a couple percent for me. But for those of you who are starting out and you have less to work with, of course, you're going to have to dig deep. You're going to have to dig deep. Okay? You're going to have to dig deep. There is going to be a learning curve. There's a learning curve for all of us. And I'm not out here saying I'm not one of his millionaire traders. I'm still working up to that point. I'm still working up to that point. I would love to be one of his millionaire traders as long as I can make, do better on keeping the money in my account instead of withdrawing. So I got to work on some of my bad habits too. And I'm working on that for 2016. But I wanted to share this with you guys today. The link is below. Join us. Become a part of this. Make a commitment for your own life. I wanted to show you guys this live. AEZS attempting to rebound, but it's not going to happen because the fundamentals just aren't there. And again, I'm short. I'm in at 368. I don't care, folks. But I wouldn't have learned how to do this if it wasn't for Tim Sykes. The chat room alone is worth its weight in gold. Because you can literally be in the chat room and the tickers come to you. Guys post the tickers. I just look up the formula. And if it matches, if I like the patterns, because again, Tim teaches you the patterns. Excuse me. Tim teaches you the patterns. Once you memorize the patterns and you see them over and over again, you just Pull up the ticker, and if you like the pattern, you buy or you don't buy. It's up to you. Or you sell. I just wanted to make a quick video about learning how to be free, y'all. Because this is what it's about. It's about learning how to be free, man. Not everybody's going to be a day trader. I understand that. Some of you guys, maybe you're just good, you know, to have a job. That's fine. But I couldn't have a job. I can't. In an America that hates me for who I am, I can't go out there and have a 9-to-5 and expect to reach my full potential. I know I've got to create a business for myself. And that business for some of you might be, you know, going out and buying a Metro PCS franchise. But for me, it's learning how to trade, opening up my LLC and being a trader. You know, freedom from slavery. That's my account, man. That's the name of my corporation, Freedom from Slavery. That's how because that's what it is for me. So every time, you know, I write my company, people say freedom from slavery. What does that mean? It's because that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to free ourselves. And some of you guys won't get it, and I understand you won't get it. That's fine. But I get it. It's your boy Sal, freestockpicks.org. Make an investment in yourself. What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Sal. I just got off the phone with a good friend of mine from college, one of my old roommates. It was a very frustrating conversation with him because he, like many black men, is dealing with a lot of the bullshit that comes with a corporate job. Having to basically tame your tongue or hold your tongue. Having to carry yourself a certain kind of way. Having to basically erase everything you are as a black man in order to fit a certain picture to appease somebody else. Before I go into my topic, I want to tell you guys what I'm watching here. This is the collapse of AEZS. I'm in at 368. I wasn't in on the run-up. Congratulations to everybody who got in on the run-up. I'm a swing trader. I'm not a day trader, so I'm going to be in this for the next 2 days or 3 days as this stock comes down to reality. I hit a huge run again with EFOI. I posted that the day before, and it was a huge winner for me today as well. I'm not going to show the money. I don't need to impress you guys. My money is my concern. But going back to why I started this video. Again, you know, y'all need to stop working for white folks. Okay? I'm going to just be real honest with you guys here. You need to learn how to, one, start your own business or teach yourself a skill. Because we as black people, okay, we've got to stop working for white people, man. You cannot work for somebody and demand that that person make changes for you. You are that person's labor. You have no say. You have no say. And I had to have a difficult conversation with my brother. We're not blood brothers, but I consider him my brother. Because back in 2012, you guys know I was sitting on a couch in the middle of Brooklyn, New York, on my sister's couch. After getting my college degree at Wayne State University, I went to New York hoping to become a municipal bond trader. I went to firm after firm after firm, 3.4 GPA, no criminal record. I had recommendation letters from judges, from mayors. Nobody offered me an opportunity. And for 6 months, I sat on the couch with no income. I ended up working at T-Mobile for $10 an hour. And I came across a video by the man, Tim Sykes. And he taught me what I needed to do to learn how to trade from home. And he said that if I learned how to trade, if I learned to realize that there are certain companies out there that are not going to be successful and that I can bet against these companies, that I can make the kind of income that I could make at a regular job, at a corporate job that I was chasing. And for the last 5 years, folks, it's worked out for me. Again, I don't have to be a multimillionaire. I just want to have a roof over my head. I want to have food. I want to be able to take my woman out to eat. I want to be able to buy my mama something nice, my dad something nice for their birthdays, my sisters. I want to be able to vacation 2 or 3 times a year when I decide to go, not when the company tells me I can go on vacation. And the Tim Sykes Penny Stock Silver Plan is what will teach you how to be able to do that. Now, for those of you who don't want to make a couple $100 commitment for your life, then you get everything that your life is going to give you. You can keep working for those people who smile in your face and they call you a nigger in the other room. Let's just be honest. And not all white people are like that. I'm not making this video to criticize white people. I'm talking to those black men out there who are sitting on the sidelines watching YouTube videos thinking you're going to get the kind of information that you can get in Tim Sykes Penny Stock Plan by not being a member. You watching these little free videos I make. Brother, you're not going to get the information. You're not going to get the information like that. It's not going to happen because there's so many videos you don't have access to. There's so many documents and learnings and logs you don't have access to. And if you go out there trade with that, you're going to lose money. Look at this. I'm making money as I make this video. It's 11:31. There's so many millions of people sitting out there for a job they hate. And I'm sitting in my living room at 11:31 a.m. and I'm making money. And I'm making money, folks. I'm sitting here watching the screen. I'm watching the stock collapse and I'm short. The stock is collapsing and I'm making money. I'm making money. Look, folks, I don't know how many times I can keep saying I provided you the link below. Join up. I don't know how many times I can keep saying this, folks. You need to get into penny stocks. You need to get it, but you need to make an investment in yourself. Some of you guys, you think you want it, but you don't really want it. You're not that committed. You can't even wake up on time. You can't even study without being distracted. You can't even maintain a Twitter account. You know what I'm saying? You can't even maintain a YouTube. You know how many people I've seen come and go on YouTube talking about penny stocks? They start for a month and they quit and then they wonder why they're broke. You guys know I've been in this game since 2012. You see my videos. Go back, look at my old videos, how I started. You can see the progression. But then again, like I said, I don't have to prove anything to you guys, man. I don't have to prove anything to any. That's for Tim to do. Tim is going to do all that stuff. He can buy the Ferraris, the Lamborghinis, the mansions to prove that his system works. I, as a member of his website, can tell you it works because it's worked for me. My daily goal is $300 a day. If I make $300 every trading day, that's my minimum. That's the minimum that I want to make. By the end of the year, I'm looking at about $77,000 a year. Now I earn a lot more than that. But that's not the point. The point is that I don't work for people who call me a nigger. You see what I'm saying? I don't work for people like that. I work for myself. Again, that's why the name of my company is called Freedom from Slavery. People, people ask me, freedom from slavery. What do you mean by that? I don't have to explain that to you. That's for me to understand. And people who get it, they get it. That's the name of my company. I trade under a corporate name. So you're going to learn how to do that too. How to trade under a corporation. Those are things you'll learn. As you learn, you're going to become more and more knowledgeable about things. And again, you learn that by joining us here at the Tim Sykes Penny Stock Silver Plan. I've created a link below. You need to join us. You need to join us. You need to become a part of this. It's your boy Sal, freestockpicks.org. I'm not going to be here all day. I got to go out and do things. Again, freestockpicks.org. Look at my trades on there. It's your boy Sal, man. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.